What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Makoto archive video. Today I'm going to be showing you the outfits that I wore this past week. I got 5 really solid spring outfits here behind me. We're going to go through each and every one of them, talking about every piece individually and why I paired them together the way that I did. If you guys like content like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I post a video every week on Sunday. I know you guys have been loving the recent uploads, so I hope you guys do enjoy this one as well. If you do, leave a comment down below your favorite part of the video, whether it's your favorite fit or just your one favorite piece that you saw in this video. I'm going to be responding to all the comments down below. Make sure you guys leave a like on this video, and we're going to jump right into it and check out the outfits that I wore this week. So if you guys follow Common Studios on Instagram, you guys may have kind of already seen this outfit. I think I'm going to post my weekly vlog after this video, but I do have a bunch of footage from the day that I filmed in this outfit along with 4 other outfit styling pieces for Common Studios. And because we were doing a full Common Studios fit for that video, this is going to be a full Commons fit. So I started off with the Jade straight leg denim, one of my favorite pairs of denim that we've ever released, and honestly one of our best fitting pairs of pants that we've ever released as well. You guys have seen these a bunch in the past. You'll see them in that video when it gets uploaded, so I won't talk about them too much today. And then I also paired that with the sample Common Studios star belt. Just like the last outfit video, I'm going to be styling all 5 colorways of our upcoming belts. They are in production still. Production is supposed to actually finish up this week, so hopefully you guys will be getting these in the middle of next month, if not late next month, but these are on the way and I think they're going to be worth the wait. And real quick, before we jump into the rest of Monday's outfit, I want to show you guys the shorts that I started this video in just now. These are the Common Studios sweat short. This colorway is actually not going to end up getting released in the first batch, but we do have about 8 different colorways in these that land on Wednesday this week. So by the time you guys are seeing this video, it'll probably be drop week for the new sweat shorts. The last 2 versions sold out, so we decided to introduce a bunch of different other colorways. It's going to be a mix between blanks as well as a bunch of pairs with embellishments, so make sure you guys look forward to that. Common Studios on Instagram so you guys do not miss it. And then for the top half of Monday's outfit, I'm going to pair the Choices tee, which was from our No Mercy collection. It's this nice like beige earthy tone colorway inspired off of one of my favorite No Fear graphics. So you got the eyes on the back. It says mercy is a choice, some of us don't make it. And then on the front you just got the No Mercy hit there on the chest with the star embroidery here on the corner. And then I'm going to pair that with our flannels from January of this year. This is the Harvest zip up flannel. It's got a custom star pennant as the zipper. It's this nice kind of like lumberjack red colorway mixed with the brown. So you're gonna have the brown paneling in the back as well as in the elbows in that star pattern, and just a really solid piece. I thought these two paired together really nicely, and I like the way that the colors of the top half contrast nicely with the blue cooler tones on the bottom half. These flannels do have adjuster snap buttons on the wrist, but I like to wear it open and just keep it a little more loose. I just feel like it's a little bit more chill of a vibe, and that's just kind of the way I like to wear it. Sometimes I'll even roll the sleeves up depending on the outfit. And then I decided to pair that with the Fear of God original colorway Vans. If you guys watch the channel a lot, you guys know that it took me a long time to find this pair, and I've had them for what, the past like 7 years probably. And every once in a while I do like to break them out. It's not when I wear all that much, but really good wears when I do. And I decided to finish off Monday's look with this pair. Jumping into Tuesday, I went with my favorite pair of shorts right now. These are the double knee chop shorts from Common Studios. Just like I stated in last week's video, this is a mix of our most popular selling short of all time and our most popular selling pant of all time. So we took the double knee paneling of our Japanese canvas short and the backside pockets of our chop short and basically just morphed them into a double knee chop short. Exactly what it is. And then I decided to pair that with the green version of the Common Studio star belt. I have to say, in this style belt, the green is easily my favorite. It is my favorite color, so I'm a little biased, but I think the finish on this belt as well as the hardware just make this one an absolute banger. It's getting a little warmer out here in Arizona, but it's not all that hot yet, so I wanted to get a couple last wears of some long sleeves in this week, as you guys are gonna see. Decided to break out the Common Studios waffle thermal long sleeve. Now we did just place some samples for 4 new colorways in these. Still gonna be super simple and wearable, but just a little bit more flavor than we did for this round because we dropped these in the fall, whereas the next ones will drop in the summer. I really love how these fit, and I know a lot of you guys too, so we did not change any of the sizing on them. We're gonna throw this all white one on for Tuesday's look and see how it pairs with the chop short. I haven't broken these out in quite a while. This is the Cherry Blossom Nike SB Dunk High, one of my favorite pairs in my collection. Although I don't wear these that much, I can't get myself to get rid of them. I know I'll never really find another pair. And I kind of force myself to get a nice wear out of these before they go back up on the shelf and collect more dust. There's so much dust even on this pair right now. I should probably keep these in one of the cases, honestly. But really just such a cool pair. I actually ended up breaking another pair of SBs out, a high top, which I never really do. So a rare week for footwear for me a little bit, stepped out of my comfort zone. And because this is such a simple fit, I think you can go and be safer with a louder shoe, which is what I did for this look. So we'll throw these on and see how it pairs with the rest of the outfit. These are the cargo nylon ripstop short that we did in black and camo. Both of these are sold out right now, but we did do a restock that is coming. It should be on the way right now, actually. 2 new colorways to introduce to you guys in a short that we know you guys really love. I personally love them as well. I think they fit awesome, and I'm a really big fan of the Realtree camo that we did last year. These are an 8-pocket cargo short. My favorite pocket to actually use is this hidden front pocket right here. Such a banger of a short. You also have the embroidery right there on the back. A lot of you guys may have missed this release. It was one of the more quiet ones, but again, we do have some updated colorways coming right now. So don't miss out on them twice because these were a very hot seller. And then I'm gonna style the last version in this style of the Common Studios cowboy belt. This is gonna be the black colorway. Can't really ever go wrong with the black leather belt. Now, I honestly don't even remember the last time I wore this one, but it just felt like the right time to break it out this week. This is a vintage Betty Boop pocket tee. Got a cool little embroidery right here with Betty with the Z's kind of snoozing, but it's kind of like a baseball long sleeve, not really like a full long sleeve. So the sleeves are shorter. I do roll them up in this look just to give it a little bit more of like a natural fitting look. And I just think it's a really cool throwback Betty piece. So had to break it out again this week. And I thought it paired really well, contrasted well with the camo short. I don't know what's going on with my camera. Every like 10 minutes, it just shuts itself off. So hopefully that didn't butcher too much. I kind of forgot what I was just saying just now. I like to have one standout piece per outfit. I try not to go overly loud. Sometimes there's a couple, it just kind of happens. But obviously for this outfit, I think it would be the shorts. Kept the rest of the outfit, the rest of the piece is kind of neutral. And you'll kind of see that throughout some of the other outfits. So that's just how I personally like to style my stuff nowadays. Obviously you guys can go back on my channel, look at videos from a year ago, 2 years ago, maybe even pushing 3 years ago now, and kind of see how my style has kind of changed and evolved. One thing I'd like to remind you guys, these videos are more about my personal style and me just sharing what I'm wearing with you guys and not necessarily trying to force it onto you. I think one of my favorite parts about reading the comments is that you guys are able to take the parts that you like about my style, kind of see how it works for yourself, and the parts that you don't like, you don't have to add. That's just like, use your free will, take what you want to take, ignore what you want to ignore. But I just like to give a little bit more explanation so you guys can kind of see where I'm coming from. Maybe it'll open your mind up to challenging yourself on your own style. Thursday was the first day of the week that the bottoms of the outfit were not from my brand. This is a pair of vintage silver tab Levi's. You guys have seen these a lot. You're gonna see these a lot more, especially now that it's summer, if I'm being honest. Blue denim in the summer with a nice white tee, or even a black tee, as you guys are gonna see. It's just so simple, you can't really ever go wrong. And I like the nice knee blowout on this one. Good color, good patina on the wash of this, and just a really solid pair of go-to pants. Gonna style that with the Star Slinger version of the Common Studios belt. This is in the black wash. I'm looking forward most to seeing how this version of the belt does well, just because it's just a little bit different than the style of belts that we usually do. I think if my camera dies again, I'm gonna crash out. I don't know what's going on with it today. Top half of Thursday's outfit, I went with this reversible vintage Common Studios piece. This is from our So Varied collection. And this one's really dope because on the inside is a vintage Harley Davidson piece, blank back, and you got a nice, what is this one? Niagara Falls. And then if you flip it inside out, this is where we took all the vintage pieces and added some hand stitching to the collar. as well as a screen print hit on the back. So this was something that we did almost 2 years ago now, might have even been a little over 2 years now. And since then, as you guys have been able to witness, we've experimented a lot more with reversible pieces, and now it's like a trend to have reversible pieces. But just know we were on that pretty soon, and we started it off with some really original collections, so really proud of this one. And I was able to pick this one up much later after the release. I actually just found this in the studio a few months ago, and I never got one from this collection, so it just kind of worked out perfect. I really love this one, and it brings back some really great memories from a fun era of the brand. I went super throwback on them this week and broke out my bread ones. I haven't worn these in so long, but if you guys follow Common Hype, and even in a vlog that you guys are gonna see sometime here soon, it's gonna be after the vlog that I was referring to earlier in the video. So we've been filming a lot. We're gonna get a lot of weekly footage, so I hope you guys do enjoy those videos when I start dropping them. I actually started a new series called Daily Archive, where I'm gonna be posting just random vlog content from throughout the week. And I think it's gonna be nice to be able to separate them from these videos, because if you guys watch some videos from like a year ago, I used to mix the footage together, and I think, again, it just performs separately. So, but anyway, last week in the studio, we were shooting some content for the Jordan 1 Low Band that's releasing this year. It's just the low top version of the Band Jordan 1, and they drop in May at some point, I think like the first week of May, and we got them early, so we did some early content, and it just reminded me that I had this pair. My brother gifted these to me for my 18th birthday, which was 7 years ago now. Damn, I'm an unk. But yeah, I haven't worn these in a while. They've collected some dust sitting right next to those Cherry Blossom SBs, so I figured this week, why not break them out and show them a little bit of love. So that's what we did on Thursday. Thought it was a great way to complete this really simple look. Moving into the last outfit of the week, I'm gonna be real. At some point in the past, I've probably worn this fit or something very similar, but at the end of the day, I'm not an outfit repeater, you're an outfit remember. Broke out the straight leg denim in the Granite from Common Studios. If this isn't my most worn pair of pants, it's gotta be either these, the Jade version, or the chop pant. I gotta keep it real. I wear these ones pretty much on a weekly basis at some point, but I feel like you just can't really ever go wrong. It's just such a good pair of denim. You guys know, everyone has that one piece or those couple pieces in their closet where they're just gonna wear the shit out of it until it either gets destroyed or they just eventually get tired of it. But I have not gotten tired of these yet, and it's been almost 2 years now, so still loving them. And then I decided to end the week off in my favorite belt from the new spring belt collection, which is the red version of the Star Slinger belt. So I'll pair these two together and quickly throw together Friday's look. Last t-shirt of the week, I had to do it to him. We had to end it off strong. Went with one of my favorite vintage Betty Boot t-shirts. This is the soccer one. Just been in that World Cup kind of vibe in the past few weeks. Even when I go to the barber, they always got a soccer game on. So just been in that soccer mode, or the football mode. Sorry, correct me if you're from out of the country. But yeah, this one just goes absolutely crazy. I love the colors on this one, the wash, the feel. This is a very early 90s piece. You could just tell by holding it, this one's old. It doesn't even have a tag on it anymore. I wear this one all the time. You guys have definitely seen it before, so we'll throw this one on. And then last pair of footwear for the week, I went with my Nike SB Dunk High silver box. Such a dope pair. I honestly thought I would wear these a lot more when I originally picked them up. I don't really wear them that much, but it is such a cool pair to have, and I got them for a really good deal. You got the metallic silver midsole with the gray suede upper, and then those lime green hits are really my favorite part about the shoe. Again, my favorite color is green, so could just be biased, but I do think this is a dope pair. In the gum sole era from when I was growing up. The laces definitely make it a little louder, but because these pants sit over them pretty well, you just get a nice little touch of the green hint on the shoe, and I think it accents the shirt just perfectly. outfits that I wore this week. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like on the video, comment down below your favorite part. I'm gonna be responding to all the comments down below, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Keep an eye out for those weekly vlogs. I'm gonna start trickling them into the uploads so you guys can have a little bit different of content from me, as well as these videos, which I know are you guys' favorite. They're kind of my favorite too. A lot easier to film and a little bit more intentional, but I feel like I want to invite you guys into the studio a little bit, into my daily life and how we operate and function as a company within the multiple companies that we do run on a daily basis. So as always, I appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Peace.